Boys and girls, Alex here. What some people don't realise that when you laser cut a puzzle, a box or a jig, they might actually need some fine tuning. If for no other reason than the variance in the thickness of MDF, which can for 6mm range anything from about 5.8 to 6.2mm, which is quite a significant range. Now, to do it on the outside, sanding is your first go-to option. However, to clean up the edges, your first go-to is a shoulder plane. So you bring out the big guns. Here we are. The problem is, this little beast is great for a cabinet, tabletop or whatever, but not much good for a small puzzle. So let's put this back in his little cute little box. And I will mention too that back in days ago I used to make cute little boxes, all dovetailed, all out of pine, lacquered, quite a decent presentation. Anyway, as I said, too big for my little puzzles and all that, so I thought I'd invest in a, where the hell did I put it? Mini plane. Found it. A mini plane. Stupid me, naturally. I bought it off the catalogue, didn't read the fine print of what size it is, and although it comes in a pretty box, it certainly stands up to its name of a mini plane. Well, holy shit, it's okay, it does the job, small job, would have been great when I was building my boat. However, it just was a tad too small, and I haven't honed it yet, just due to the size of the blade. Brilliantly engineered, but as I said, I didn't take notice of its physical size. Look, I've used it, it does the job, but unfortunately, even I will admit, it was too small and potentially a waste of money, because now I won't ever use it, because I then did read RTFM, and although I've got to admit they didn't have it in stock at the time, I got this Veritas small shoulder plane. It came in a cute little box, which is absolutely fucking useless because it just flops around in there like that. And, oh look, it protects it, but the box is 3 times the size it needs to be, and it flops around loose. So I thought, bugger it, I'll make it a box. Now, hang on. I wasn't prepared to go to the extent of making it out of solid timber, because for God's sake, it's in the workshop. I'm the only one that's going to see it. I don't need to sit back and say, oh, pretty, pretty. So I decided to go down the line of, where is it? Come on. Laser cut box. And here we are. These are effectively the pieces that are going to hopefully make up the box. This is going to be the base. It'll be felt lined. That fits in there beautifully. I have actually got a slot in there for when, if ever I bother to get off my ass and do something with this blade, or buy another blade, I can then get a spare blade, and holy shit, it actually fits. I hadn't tried this before. And that's it. So if I do get, as I said, a spare blade, and I am one of these idiots that loves spares only because guaranteed you're going to blunt the blade on a critical part of work where you haven't got the time to actually clean it sharpen it or fix it up. So there you have it. That goes in there. I've engraved the lid so I know what the hell's on it. I could have written on there what it is, but I mightn't be in the moods for reading. The sides are going to, holy shit, they are already stuffed. I buggered it up by not centering all those holes. So what I have done is, as you can see, glued that on the wrong side. That's supposed to be on the inside. So again, I've got to cut this lot out again and see what happens, because here's the other one for the other side. At the moment I haven't put the piece on. I haven't glued this piece on there yet, so I don't have to worry about it. Same with the sides. I think the sides are okay. As I keep saying to you guys, I don't normally rehearse this shit. I go ahead and do it while you guys are watching, and many a times totally embarrassing myself. But there you are. That's going to be the box, like that. Oh look, I'll glue them up together. Again, I'm not going to waste your time with the glue up, other than what I would tend to do is when I glue something like that up, I put that piece in there, then I put the glue in, get a straight edge, flush it up against it to keep it vertical, push that down, hold it there, and before the glue squeeze out sticks to that, I'll remove that, wait till the glue dries enough, and then I flip it over and wipe it down with a tissue. Anyway, I'll come back after I've recut this again. I've already buggered it up because I started without thinking and I glued on the piece that goes on there, the long piece, as opposed to these which are 3mm shorter. Anyway, so that's buggered. The other one's, this one's buggered, but fortunately with the laser I can cut it out again. The trouble is I've got to take care in assembly. Alright, back soon. And here you have a perfect example of the shoulder plane in use on this narrow little piece, which would be too big for the big one. Yeah, I've taken a few test cuts to set the depth of the gauge, and there you have it. It's bounced out already. Yeah, I might need a tad more adjustment, but as you can see, that's something you can't do with a bit of sandpaper, and all you guys know that shoulder planes, but that is the ideal use for this. Now, I don't know, I haven't really tried this one. I don't think it's wide enough. It's not 6, oh, it might be exactly 6mm. No, I haven't adjusted it. Look, that might work. This would be ideal for 3mm. And don't worry, I've got plenty of 3mm as well, so they'll get you. It'll get used. It won't be wasted, but I do have to adjust it. But anyway, this is not so much a video about the shoulder plane, although that's why it came about. It's actually a video about, and I'll clean up and get back to it, about the box I'm making, the laser cut box. Okay, I managed to put the box together, glued up. Looks actually quite neat. In fact, I put some felt in there. That sits really snug in there, quite tight, which I'm absolutely wrapped in. And the lid won't fucking go on. Unfortunately, remember I said to you I need shoulder planes so I can trim down puzzles. Well, this is a victim of the inconsistent what do you call it, MDF. This is actually 3.2 mil thick, so the next job is to take it down to the workshop and hit it with the old rosin, see what happens, and hopefully I'll come back with a fitting lid, which is a fitting end to this bloody video. Catch you soon. Okay, boys and girls, back again. Gave it a quick sand. Look at that. Fits like a glove. Absolutely beautiful. Slips out. And actually those burn marks give it quite a bit of an attraction. Yeah, I quite like it. In fact, I don't know whether I should. No, I have to, just to get rid of some of these char marks and burnt, spilt glue. Otherwise, you know, I would have been quite happy to leave this as is, although I've got to admit I will finish up buffing it up. I should have tongued it, but I didn't think of it until, well, I've just thought of it now, but I've got the felt in there, so that's not going to work too well, and I've already buffed up that part. But yeah, it's now, well, personally a little bit better than that box, and a little bit smaller too. Okay, boys and girls, that's it. I've now added another useless video to my collection. Catch you later and keep safe. Alright, boys and girls, just don't let anybody tell you that I haven't got any hand tools. I don't use them, maybe, but I certainly do have them. And when it comes to shoulder planes, looks like I've got, no, I haven't got the full range, I haven't got the middle size one, but I really don't think I need it. Alright. Had to come back and show the finished box. I suppose it was just too good to leave unpolished. There it is, polished up. You probably won't see the sheen on it, but it does glisten quite well. Although admittedly I've had better results with the sheen on the lid, but all the waxes and the buffing and all that will give it a bit of a polish, and there you have it. Another, well, I think a neat box to be put away and let dust settle on. Hero, keep safe.